Well, hey, boy, howdy, boys and girls, men and women of all ages and walks of life. Welcome to the middle of the garage. Today we're going to do a tale of two pedal boards. I've got them laid out here for you. This pedal board here is the one I normally use all the time. This is kind of a conglomeration of the one I had previous to that. It has one pedal from my old gigging pedal board. This little guy right here. The rest of it was not on any of those, and none of those were on my old gigging pedal board. That was filled with Dan Electro pedals. Anyways, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful and a blessed day. And for once, you don't have to look at my old mug. Anyways, let's just see what happens here. I'm going to use a Strat first. And on this side over here, this pedal board is going to the 59 Basement Tone Master and the Stage Right. And this one over here is going to my Vibrolux and my Boss Next Tone Special. So we'll see how those sound, guys. And I've tried to set this up as good as I can as far as volumes go. So let's just see what happens today. Who knows? We may have to turn them all off. We're going to start with this guy. We're just going to turn them on. That is clean. Let's do the other channel. You can see there's quite a difference between the Vibrolux side, this side over here, and this side. I believe, I would like to say, this is a more mellow kind of a sound, a richer, deeper sound. This is more of a, for lack of a better words, a Vox kind of a sound. And I don't know if I'm correct about that or not, guys, but I know Vox have always been brighter and bitier. So anyways, the two B's, bite and bright. Anyways, guys, let's just go see what happens when we turn on a bunch of pedals, you guys. What a bunch of fun. We will start on this pedal here. I'm going to turn that echo off just for now. We're going to start on this side over here. Let's just check it out. We're going to turn on my Dumble Drive, which is just a little bit, just a tiny bit of a boost to make it a little bit of breakup. Next we'll go to this guy. Now, I like this pedal. In fact, I think I like it better than that pedal. It'll be up to you guys. I sure hope you guys are up to comment today. Here we go. And then we're going to turn on this tornado pedal. Alright, let's turn those back off. And let's do this the right way. Let's go back and forth. So we're going to have just the drive pedals on. My Pure Sky is also just a mild drive. Let's hear that. You can just hear just a tiny bit. Okay, let's go back to this side. Let's turn on the Nobles once again. Let's turn on this Tube Screamer. And let's go back over here to this guy, and let's once again turn on the Tornado. And let's turn on this Hot Wax over here, this EHS pedal. right, guys. Let's do one other little experiment. How about, now all this is just, none of these things are going through an effects loop. So let's turn on this side here, and let's turn on this canyon delay. Now I've just got it set on one of the zillions of settings that it has. Let's put it up here. Does that have a lot of use, you guys, in everyday playing? Nope. And then here's the echo side of this Versa, which is a double pedal, just like that pedal. Anyways, guys, let's do the same with this side. Let's turn on this guy. All right, guys. One other test, just with just the overdrive pedals on today. We're going to see how they wah. Let's see how the other one sounds. I actually like this Crybaby better. It's newer and it's a lot smaller and it works really good. Alright, guys, let's just switch out guitars for just a second, and we will, let's go over here, and we'll use that little DC Junior Gibson style double cutaway with a P90. We were listening to just regular single coils earlier. So let's just run through this just for a second, see if this sounds any different. Let's turn this guy up. Alright, guys, let's run through the, let's go back over here and run through some of these pedals here. Let's go over here. Let's turn on the Nobles. Let's go over here. All right, let's go on to our tornado. This might be kind of loud. Let's hopefully not. And let's turn on this guy over here. This one holds sustain a lot longer than this other pedal board over here. Okay, guys, let's play a little music just for the fun of it, and we'll just go back and forth between the boards. I really hope that you guys watch this. I know it's going to be lengthy, but I hope you watch it and then comment and let me know which pedal board you like better. Let's start out with the DC Junior on. Let's let her rip, guys. guys, let's switch out the guitars. Back to the Stratocaster. All right, guys. One last time. Well, guys, that was quite the experiment. Now you see there's really a big difference between pedal boards and amplifiers and all that kind of stuff. For you people who haven't gone out and played in your life a lot like I used to do many, many years ago, guys. Don't get me wrong. My days were in the 80s, late 70s, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. Anyways, guys, that being said, I'm still not going to show my mug. You don't need to see it. I hope you had a good time today, and I hope this just gave you a little bit idea of what different pedals can make different sounds. I hope you have a wonderful and a blessed week this week. It's been snowing up here. Anyways, guys, I will see you later in the next video. Bye-bye.